Okay. Greetings. Good evening. Good evening. Mm. These days is something else. I actually plan to come live around 8 p.m. Around 8 p.m. But after doing work today, I was so tired. Do you know the only thing that is keeping me going to come to this live stream is because I already said I was going to be doing teaching and reading every 2 days. And today is for teaching, which is why I'm here today. So please do well by helping me to share this live stream. Do well by liking and sharing. Do well. I want to talk about reincarnation and trauma. Reincarnation and trauma. I don't think we do talk about that enough. Reincarnation and the trauma that comes with it. People carrying trauma from past life, you know, to come to this present life. Okay. As much as now, not just about, let's take out the medical reasons. Let's take out the medical reasons. I was talking about reincarnation the other day. Let's take out the medical reasons for certain phenomena. People actually, there are people that carry, greetings Abdurrahman. There are people that carry issues, greetings one Kalista Ezenaka. German Hope, greetings. There are people that carry one network, maybe like Nigerian economy. Isaronke, greetings. There are people that carry issues from past lives to this present life. You see issues like maybe someone that lost their leg in the war, somebody that lost their leg in the war. Maybe they have so much attachments to the leg. It's not as if others once your herbalist get swag and it, of course. It's not as if others don't have attachment to their leg, but there is something about someone who is walking before and then something happened and they lost their leg. Mama twins, greetings. It is different. The pain, something, an organ you had before, a part of your body you had before, you make good use of it, and something happened and you lost it. That alone can be depressing. It can be depressing. You're not expecting to lose any part of your body, and then you lost it during the war. Now, this person probably died with this pain, and they are coming back. They are still tied to that leg. Now, there is 80% chance that this person, maybe they lost one leg, will be born with one leg, only one leg. Yes, one leg will not develop well. There is no deficiency that caused it. Nothing. And this person will just come back with one leg. Now, there are also cases. You see certain people, You meet certain people and they tell you, hey, and you meet certain people, and then when you're talking about maybe getting into a boat, oh, we are going somewhere, and our means of transportation is a boat or by water. Hey, it's not me, oh, me, I will not enter there, oh, I will die. It's not me, oh, it can never be me. I will not use a boat. The boat will capsize. When you trace into their past, you find out that in their past life, probably they died, they drowned. They were in a boat and they drowned. Their consciousness still remembers that trauma. Oh, I had a bad experience inside water. I had a bad experience traveling by boats. And I don't want to make that mistake again in my life. Probably under their dying breath as they were dying, I will never enter water again. I will never go to anywhere by water again. Nobody can convince me otherwise. And nothing when you feel tell them. Sometimes when you force them, that fear alone might even cause that boat to capsize. Sometimes it will be a kind of overcoming that trauma for them. Now there are people, most of the things you are afraid of are things that happened to you from the past. Ifeme Bugogi from the past. Things that happened in your past life. These are most of the things that you are afraid of as a human being. You see someone that is afraid of heights. They don't want anything to do with heights. They probably fell from a tree or from the cliff, from a mountain, from a high place. So whenever you see themselves, no, you're not late. So, Buchi, whenever they see themselves on top of a high place, all hell will let loose. They are feeling dizzy. They feel like it is the end of their life. You won't catch them on a height. You won't catch them on a height because that fear from the past, that fear that this would be their end, would not let them go to any height, will not let them climb any heights. That fear, I'm where Ujo, trauma from the past. Some people carry this trauma. Maybe as a woman that was mistreated in a marriage in her former life, they carry this trauma of war. You see maybe certain women, even though their husband is treating them fine, you see them maltreating the man. Doing something to the man that they normally shouldn't be doing. You'll not be asking yourself, what did this man do to deserve this thing that this woman is doing to him? And you find out it is trauma, pain from what happened in the past. That is why this woman is behaving this way. That is why this woman is acting this way. That is why this woman, greetings, Ajax. That is why this woman is maltreating this man. Because she remembers a pain from a marriage in the past. And she assumes anyone she's in a marriage, she's in a marriage with is the one that afflicted this pain. So her spirit, that trauma, is on revenge mode. Greetings, Odogum. Is on revenge mode. That's what trauma can do. Trauma from the past can make someone not to have children. Probably someone that died during childbirth. And in their dying bed, due to that trauma and everything, oh, I will never have a baby again. I do not want anything to do with children. You will see in this current lifetime, if they are trying, no matter what they try, they are not going to have children. If also Kwalohame, except that trauma is healed, except that Iyowa, that oath they have taken in their dying breath is reversed. Greetings, Moshe and Uche Cynthia. Except that trauma is reversed, they will continue to living in that pain from the past. It will continue repeating until it is healed, until they are healed from that pain. How do you heal a trauma? It's about facing that pain, understanding why you're feeling it, and saying, okay, this is not going to. But there are more severe ones that maybe you need to go and take oats at the water or at Ajane, depending on what you're dealing with a priest or priestess that has the offer to do it. Something like height is something like maybe someone that died from a height is something that only the person can reverse by themselves by deciding, okay, for a height, this height is not going to kill me. I will go up there and nothing will happen to me. Maybe you find someone you trust to move with. Maybe you start by climbing stairs, going to corridors, maybe 3-story building corridors, standing there trying to look down. Maybe over time, you would heal from that. But there are more serious ones. You see some people that are claustrophobic. When you check, you find out that these people, maybe they were buried alive in their past life. You know? So they're not afraid of spaces. They feel enclosed. Whenever they are in a place that is, there is less space, they feel trapped. They feel suffocated. They feel enclosed, like it is happening all over again. Sometimes when you check, maybe it's also maybe the way they were packed in a slave ship. And I feel like that's someone taking their freedom away from them. It is happening again. They feel the whole world. They feel everything closing in on them. And then you know it's a trauma from the past. Now you see people with trust issues. You see people with trust issues. They can never trust anybody. When you check, maybe from your past life, someone close to them betrayed them. They can never trust anyone again. Before they will do something to you, that one could be positive, because to trust people these days is really hard. And then everybody, to them, everybody is a suspect. Everybody is a thief. Sorry, I'm one of those people. I don't trust. If I go do something with you, I would put you through tests. If I can do anything. Because I've been betrayed. That one can also be, it can be negative. It can also be positive if you know your limit, as in where to draw the line. If you know where to draw the line, because that would also help you to live more cautiously. That will help you not to trust people you're not supposed to trust. Lebechi, greetings. Do you know that even people notice it, that there's a way you love food so much and you eat so much that my people will ask you, not the kwakago uburoye no logo. Maybe the person that you came like before, the person you lived as before, maybe na hunger na killer. Not the kago be eburia. There's a way you will behave around food. There's a way you will behave around this, and they will ask you whether the person where no logo or the kago uburia. That is like hunger. Na by the person. There are also people that have extreme, you see all these germophobic people. When you check them, people that are germophobic, when you check those ones, na disease, all these outbreaks na by them. Maybe they died of leprosy, or they died of all those influenza, all those flu that happened years ago. When you see someone that is germophobic, they don't want to do anything with anybody. They don't want to have a handshake with you. They don't want to hug you. They don't want your body to touch their body. They don't want to share their clothes with you. They are very territorial. Don't touch anything that belongs to me. Don't come to my room. You see such people, if you come to their house, before as you are moving, they're using broom to sweep immediately. They are not doing it intentionally. It's a past life trauma. They contracted a disease that ended their life. Now it's like their life vision and mission is about not dying from a disease again. They have their own special cup and spoon. They don't want to share it with anybody. Soft Cherish, you can ask if it's about this topic. They don't want to share it with anybody. Because that trauma, that fear of getting a disease that will take their life again is there. If it's not about the topic, then you can't. If you ask if it's something I need to treat separately, then I will treat it in my next video, which is in about 4 days' time. If it is not, if it's something that I will give you a quick answer. But if it is to read for you, to check if somebody will marry you, because that's what people used to come to my life to do, then don't ask. Or to check something for you, don't ask. This is not a reading video. This is a teaching video, which is glory gold. Bless you too, blessing Chinedu. So we need to pay attention to these things that are happening in our lives. We need to pay attention to them. Reincarnation and traumas. Things that happened that impacted you greatly. That in this present life, you're so conscious. Some people, they died poor. Poverty be something happened in the past, and it was only money that could solve it. Such people will swear they will never be poor again. When you see them working, they are workaholics. They don't want to experience that kind of thing again. That one is a good trauma anyway. It will help you to sit up and make money. But then sometimes it can make them brutal. That's the negative part of it. Those people will be ready to do anything. For them, it's all about the money. Those kind of people might even end up buying someone just to make money, which is the bad side of it. Extremities. They will do anything to avoid that situation that ended them before. Mm-hmm. Traumas from reincarnation. There are some people, That maybe in their past life now they died in maybe in a motor accident. They don't want to. You see such people, they will just be secluded. They don't want to go anywhere. You'll be wondering what is wrong with them. It's as if they are hiding themselves away from anything that will involve movements. Anything that would involve movements, they are hiding from it. They don't want anything to do with it because they already believe that that would be their end. You see some people that cannot eat outside, no matter what you do or say, they cannot eat outside. That food outside. They would never eat outside. They want to cook their own food. This kind of people, they don't want anybody to prepare their meal. Maybe so far, the only person they can collect food from maybe is their mother. Such people died from food poisoning. So they are living with that trauma from the past. That trauma is still there. That, hey, if they eat food from someone, oh, this person must have poisoned their food. Oh, this person must have done this to them. Oh, this person would have done this to their food. You see them, Hanen well. They don't want anybody near their food. Anyone they've not vetted. Then there are people that don't taste alcohol. Those people from the past, no mayi keka ha ugide. Maya mehihe to the point of death. Which is good. That one can be good. Because some people sabi abuse alcohol. Maya mehihe, and I decided no more alcohol. They will come here with light brain. Nothing where you fit do them. Nothing where you fit do them go make them take that drink again. But let me tell you, for my own is should I say it's an epiphany or something like that. If you knew me back in school, the way I took alcohol, hey, alcohol do me strong thing. If I vowed I'm not doing again. During school politics, I would down like 4 to 5 bottles of waiting be name Origin. At that time Origin come out new. Greetings Noble Jerry. At that time Origin come out new. I will take Henneken. I will take Star. Till I take the one where I take one day. I was walking fast. And they fly. That one woke up ulcer. Woke up typhoid. Woke up everything. Thank goodness for that girl why I did her lodge. That girl collected my key by trick. I have my phone. And I didn't move that day. I was throwing up all night. After that day, I advised myself that I will not take alcohol again, no matter what they talk. Highest I will do palm wine. And even the palm wine, I will not drink it to get intoxicated again. I tell you, say that time, if I take Origin, 3 bottles na start. We'll be eating it with Oga Friday and Noeji for Abwani. His suit. Don't know Abwani. They go put am pepper, mix am with pepper. They chop, they drink, and they eat. Till my more strong thing, more I come by force. I really got sick. I got really sick. Saying woke up ulcer. Woke up my typhoid. Everything was working together. And even around that same period, doctors were on strike. I don't tell anybody what thing they do me. I go dey self-medicate. But it all started with a drink. And my department, physics department, was one dominated by guys. Guys from Onsoka, guys where they study and do business. They have money for the drink. So they will be buying you the drink. Onsoka guys, we get money like, for uni that year, we were enter school early. We were 19, 20, 21 highest. These guys were like in their early 30s and early 40s. Most of them are even family guys. So they are ready. And you know, Enugu men be say, sit down. If you want to drink, Enugu men. Hapo Enugu men. My husband no follow. Enugu men, if you ask them for money, they will not give you money. They don't go give you money. But if it is for you to sit down here and drink 100 bottles, Enugu man will sit down there, pay for the 100 bottles. May you the drinker. Obia. Take the drink. Greeting say fine. Be taking the drink, they will pay. But to give you that money, or the ego. You know, so I was taking the drink, and then I went beyond my limits that day. When I noticed now, as I get off to go house, I call the waka fast. I say, be like say my leg they move faster than my brain. Hey, I know say I get tired for leg. So it was after that I gave my life to no bottle. So imagine someone that died from that, maybe after taking drink, you were throwing up until you passed out, until you passed on. That kind of person, for their next life, they no go take drink. They won't be taking alcohol. They will be avoiding it with everything in them. No matter what you say, no matter what you tell them, they don't want to take it. Because it is there in their DNA. It is there in their subconscious that they shouldn't take this. That this thing harmed them in their past life. That this thing is their enemy and they shouldn't entertain it. That's so. You see certain people in a family, they don't feel like they belong with their siblings. They don't feel close to any of their siblings. They don't want to be associated with family. When you check in the past, family betrayed them. Family hurts them deeply. Family merufihe, melu hanobobo. So in their presence, is there in their consciousness that they shouldn't do anything with their family members. Some of them will even become Okamaniro. Sometimes those people become successful in life. They will never help any of their family members because their family members did not treat them nicely. It is there in their subconscious that, oh, family didn't treat me nicely. Family did this to me. Family did that to me. For that, I don't care about any of them. I want to be on my own. You see, from a young age, they will detach from their family. Come in. Thank you. From young age, they will detach. Favor. Hope so you don't drink your own. Who else will ask? You know about the strange malaria in the air. This is what we've been taking. because he came for me a few days ago. I've survived that malaria multiple times from last year and this year. That malaria comes, it drains your blood. People don't know. That malaria comes and it drains your blood. People are dying from it because they don't know that malaria is draining their blood. They don't know why they are having the severe headache. That is because there is no blood in their body again. They don't know. That is why they are dying from this strange malaria, this strain that is in the air now. It didn't come new. It was there since last year. It will come within 2 days, few days. It will just drain all the blood in your system. This is what we've been taking. Pawpaw leaf. You can imagine me that have not taken any Oyibo medicine in the last 5 to 6 years. That last year, my husband forced me to take it. I took it. It was still the same thing, including this year. The solution is these herbs. Even if you're taking the injection, be taking herbs, be taking blood herbs that will boost your blood. Be eating a whole lot of vegetable while you're taking the treatment. Otherwise, you will just buy, and nobody will even know what happened to you. Sorry, my face is about to change because this one is very bitter. This pawpaw leaf, blended pawpaw leaf with lime. Whew. It's very bitter. So such people, past life trauma is not something you underestimate. It could make people behave erratically. It can make people to become the best version of themselves. It can also make them to be the worst version of themselves. So if you have any question about past life trauma, you can ask. Any question about past life, reincarnation, and trauma, you can ask. There are people that even from their past life, they lost one eye. If they are coming back again, you will find out that they didn't come back with the eye. They came back with one eye. There are people that are blind from the past. When they are coming back, they will still be blind. There are people that are deaf. They come back with that trauma, that deafness. There are people that their trauma also translates to pain in different parts of their body, sickness that doesn't really have any cure. They will carry it and come back. They will carry it and come back. Different ailments. Or some people that didn't really fulfill their soul purpose. And when they come back, they want to start like almost immediately. That's where you start seeing child prophets and prophetess. They will tell you, hey, this child, hey, at 10, 11, they already started their ministerial journey. They're already ministering to people. They're already ministering to different people. You see different gifted children. Now, because they didn't do it, and that was the first thing they faced the moment their soul left this earth. That judgment from their chi, that judgment from their spirit. Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And coming back, they want to start almost immediately. There are people that maybe their trauma is poverty. Poverty. And they decide in their next life, oh, they must be rich by all means. And, oh, they don't even care whether they live long. You see them facing a Wataboro Galaya. Maybe at 20, they're already rich, counting in millions. Before 25, they are dead, they are gone. Because that trauma they didn't have, that's all they came to do. So they will put every area of their life attached to wealth. Once their soul sees that wealth, it wants to exit, it wants to go. Because that greatest desire has been achieved and they want to live. That's why you should be scared of any child you have that is. I'm not saying it's not good to have a child that achieves all they want. That's whatever they want. Bakam. If any never more say so, everything for more say so. Because they can also melo say so now. And they will go. Or due to trauma, that everything was delayed in their past. And now, in their current lifetime, they are trying to make up for all that they did not get in the past. They are trying to make up for that. I'm waiting for your question. Oh. Savage, I'm not reading. I'm not doing live reading. I'm doing live teaching. Live reading will be on 10th. Today is 8th. Live reading will be on 10th. If you notice any negative cycle going on in your life constantly, find out why it is happening. It could be as a result of past life trauma. Greetings, Ifa Bumi Boutique. Okay. You were missing me on your FYP before. Greetings, AGK. If you have any question from about past life, about reincarnation and trauma, you can drop the question. Any question about in Lila Africa? Okay, Leo Africa. Okay. It's been long I came on TikTok. I don't. It's actually been long I came on TikTok. I just started, I think, this in August. I started coming back with my live stream. Before I would just play around and just go. So I'm waiting for your question. We are not doing reading today. Oh, will this person marry this person? Will this person love this person? We are not doing reading today. Oh, we were on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp. Wow. Wow. I won't did reading for you. Sorry. Now I meet a lot of people. Now I'm trying. I think maybe I remember. I don't know. That little Africa is kicking something in my head. I can't remember clearly. But I know that little Africa is something I'm familiar with. Bless you to Diamond. So if you have any question based on reincarnation and trauma, drop the question. If you have any topic you would like me to talk about by 12th, let me know. We are doing reading on 10th September. If you have any topic you want us to talk about by 12th, drop it so I can take note of it. I'm good, Dada Wayambe. Justina Love. Please, is any of your name Jennifer? Yes, Jennifer is my middle name. Why do you ask? Jennifer is my middle name. Why do you ask? I don't take turmeric. My tongue don't change. Wow. That means I did past life reading for you. I believe in that reading I would have told you what you were doing wrong. How do I know if I have a reincarnator? Most of us have reincarnator. Most of us, this is not our first time. I've done a whole lot of past life reading. Maybe up to 500. And in those 500 past life reading I've done, the people that I've seen that came here the first time, they are not up to 10. People that I've seen out of 500, maybe over 500 reading I've done for past life, reincarnation, the people I've seen that is their first time in this, on this earth, on this planet, they are not up to 10. They are not up to 10. Oh, you're so beautiful, ma. Can I have your WhatsApp number? So you just want to have my WhatsApp number, King George, because I'm beautiful, nothing else. No, sir, you cannot. Okay, you know, healer. If you're doing holistic, is that healing? Yes, holistic is healing. If you're doing holistic healing, yes. What is a healer that cannot do holistic healing for people? Hmm? You want to talk to me about what? What exactly do you want to talk to me, King George? What do you want to talk to me about? Tell me. Then I'll decide if it is worth giving you my contact. Kefi choka mụ na gị na-abụ na-akpa. Kefi choka ịkpa. What do you want to talk to me about on WhatsApp? Of course, the important thing now that you know, You're paying attention to that aspect of your life, what you need to do about your personal life. What do you want us to discuss about your personal life? If you're looking for consultation, then my WhatsApp number is in my bio. If you're looking for woman to toast, sorry, don't try to chat me up. Justin, I don't understand you. First of all, you asked me whether I have Jennifer my name. I said yes. You said, did I cut my hair? Yes, I cut my hair before. I cut my hair before. Now the hair is back. Why are you doing all this um all these OTP questions? All these I look like your schoolmates. Your schoolmate from where? From which school? Your schoolmate from which school? From which school? I answered you. King George, I answered you. You're the one that is not answering me. What exactly do you want to talk about your life? Is this your spiritual life? If it's your spiritual life, my contact is in my bio. If it's your toast woman, don't collect my contacts. Because I've also my assistant is also trained to insult people without manners. If the Lagos Trainer School, no, I didn't do any. I didn't go to any Lagos Trainer School. I did not. Yes, Banty, I'm married. I didn't go to any Lagos Trainer School. All my education was in Enugu. All right, so I believe that will be all for today. So I'll be ending this live stream. I believe that will be all for today. If you have any topic you want me to talk about in my next live video, please feel free to drop them. I'll pick it up. Feel free to drop the topics you want me to talk about and I'll talk about them. Okay?